Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have my February empties to share with you guys today. I feel like the lighting is like kind of giving today. It's like 4 p.m. Jared would not leave and like he's watching TV, like it's Sunday. But like he was supposed to be at the barn to go to work at like 3:30, but he just wanted to like relax. And I'm like, I cannot film a video with the TV going. So like that's why I had to wait so long in the day, but like the lighting, honestly, I mean, we probably have a good 30 minutes with this lighting. So we're gonna get into it, okay? I feel like, I don't know, I do this every single empties video. I feel like I got through a lot of good stuff because like that last week, you guys know, is like my favorite time to just work through all the stuff that's like almost done. And most of the time, those like the last little bit of something is like where I'm like, okay, I'm so over this. I need it out of my collection. Like it's gotta go. So I feel like I did that very heavily this like past week. So yeah, I feel like it's a lot, but like I feel like the first part of the month was kind of like slow. So we'll see as we go through it. I know there's like a couple larger items in here that might be occupying some space, but I'm pretty sure we have some winners in here. So let's get started. And I feel like there's definitely going to be a chit-chatty part at the end of this video because I just like, I don't know, I've been laying in bed all day on my phone, so my mind's just been going, but we'll save that talking part till the end because then you can click off whenever I'm done showing my empties. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off with something kind of boring. This is mouthwash. This is the Colgate Total Antibacterial Mouthwash. I love mouthwashes sorry, that like burn, because I feel like that's how like you feel clean. I know some people don't like that. I usually use the Target one, and I did go and repurchase 2 of those, I believe. And I had this one from like couponing or something. I don't know. I ended up with it. I did not like this as much as I like my Target one. So yeah, go back to like my previous videos and see the Target one that I use because it's just so much better than this, and like regular price, probably cheaper because it's like a bigger bottle too, because I like flew through that. Okay, this is a declutter. This is the Be Pure Collagen Gentle Cream Cleanser. This is actually from the Dollar Tree, so this was $1.25. It's supposed to be like comparable to like, I don't know, some like drugstore, L'Oreal or Olay, something. I'm sure it's like supposed to be comparable to this. So I was breaking out, okay? I was having these like, I guess like cystic, I don't know, like deep-rooted like pimples that hurt so bad. And like, as you can tell, I'm still kind of dealing with the remnants of whatever the hell was going on. I am decluttering this because I didn't like it. It didn't make my skin feel clean. And honestly, it was either breaking me out just in general or it wasn't cleaning my skin. So I was breaking out from like makeup being left on my skin or something. I also think I could be breaking out from biotin. I started taking like a bunch of vitamins. I started taking like prenatals. So then taking prenatals like kind of snowballed into this like whole vitamin routine that I have at nighttime now. So like I take, I don't know, I have like 6 or 7 bottles of vitamins that I just take one of each every single night before bed. And I've been taking biotin, and I've never taken biotin before. I've never been like a vitamin girl since freaking the Flintstone vitamins, like the chewable ones. Yeah, like that's the last time I've been like a vitamin girl, but I've seen a lot of differences. But anyways, I've been taking biotin, and I know that biotin can break people out. So I don't know, we're gonna get rid of this because I just didn't like it, and we'll see if I stop breaking out or like if my breakouts just go back to being like little pimples and not these like big painful things like on my cheeks. That was awful. So I'm hoping that that's what it was from and we can just move on and it's not from the biotin. But yeah, I'm not seeing crazy effects of the biotin anyways. I know we're not talking about that right now, but just like, I don't know, if it was the biotin, I would stop taking that. So yeah, anyways, moving on. I have 2 little foil packets here. This first one is the Redken Acidic Bonding Concentrate Intensive Treatment. I don't know. you're supposed to use it like before you shampoo and condition. So that's what I did yesterday. But I feel like my hair is looking really good today. Like it just looks super healthy, but I'm honestly not gonna give this the credit because I mean, there was such a little amount in here and I have so much hair that just, I feel like this probably isn't the reason my hair looks good. It's probably because of my Olaplex. I'm like almost done with my one thing of like Olaplex oil and I'm like so ready to talk about that in an empties because I like heard a lot of shit about Olaplex after the hype of it. Like it wasn't that good. And I guess my one friend who's a cosmetologist, she had explained to me that like the buildup of protein on your hair is what is like not good about Olaplex. So I cut it back to like using it like once a week, once every other week. I just really love it. So anyways, yeah, I used that last night, but like I don't think that's why my hair looks good. Anyways, so like maybe I would purchase it if it was like on sale so that I could try it out and kind of like see if it's that like does something for my hair. But yeah, just like, I don't know, is just a little foil sample we got through. Then this is the Ritual of Karma Softening Body Scrub. I mean, I would never buy this because I'm sure Rituals is like so expensive. I got this as like a freebie on like a ad on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. It was nice. It smelled okay. It smelled like, it did smell spa-like, but I have Bath and Body Works aromatherapy scrubs that also smell spa-like. So I don't know, it was nice to use, but like wouldn't purchase it. Some little things here. I have a pocket bag. This was in Cucumber Melon. It has my bridal shower sticker on it. I still have a handful of these from my bridal shower that I'm trying to get through. Every time I think I'm like on like the last 2 or 3, I find more. So yeah, we'll be seeing those for a little bit longer. A chapstick that I finished up. I have been into like the lip oils, the lip butters, like all the TikTok stuff. I know it's just like hyped up and it's stupid, but I've been trying to moisturize my lips. My lips have been so dry that it's literally painful, and like we don't wear masks anymore at work, so like I can have glossy lips. So this was the first thing that I pulled out when I was like getting into that phase, and I had used this previously, but I like really finished it up just recently. So this is the Sweet Peach Chapstick Total Hydration. It was good. I mean, I like it better than the one I'm using now, which is Burt's Bees, but I also think that one like sat in a hot car or something, because like the consistency of that is like not what a usual Burt's Bees is, and that's why I don't like that one. But yeah, like if I got this again in my collection, I would use it up because it was like decent. Okay. Next is this Maybelline, I want to say it's called Lash Stiletto. The writing is completely worn off on this. But it was a waterproof mascara. I don't buy waterproof mascaras because to get them off is a pain and it literally rips all of my eyelashes out. But I did buy this for, I want to say Cancun or like just a beach trip. I don't know. I purchased it like the end of summer. I guess I didn't realize I had it that long. But yeah, I didn't even use it that much, but I wanted a waterproof mascara. So I got this one, and I think I got the Lash Princess. This just like wasn't it. The formula was so thin and like watery, and I love mascaras that like I can like really build my lashes, and like I don't know, the consistency of this is what I didn't like. I feel like the brush had good potential, and I don't know, so like I wouldn't repurchase this. Yeah, we're just moving on. Like this was just not a repurchase, but I needed a waterproof mascara for whatever the timing was that I bought it. Okay, I finished up a cleansing balm. That is my favorite way to remove my makeup. This was from The Body Shop. I actually got this for free. I used to love The Body Shop. Absolutely loved it. My mom used to take me and my sister shopping in like all the bigger cities, and they would have Body Shop stores, and I just loved going into them. Then I realized that Body Shop became like an MLM. If I'm like describing that right, like they have like a magazine, and these people like come to your house, and like you host the party, and like you sell stuff, and then how much you sell is like what free gifts you get. I don't know. I got into it one time. I had like a party at my house. Actually, we were already having like another event, so I just like included my party with that event. And I got this for free like 2 years ago. I feel like that was like, I don't know. Anyways, I finally got it finished up. The scent I just like touched that to my chin. That was gross. But like there was a light scent to it. And like, I don't really know what chamomile smells like, but it was kind of just like a floral vanilla, I guess. I don't know. It worked. It took my makeup off. I would not purchase this. I got this for free, but like, I don't know. I was happy to get out of my collection because also like this packaging was just odd. I don't know, but I finished it up. So that's exciting. Another skincare product. This was so exciting. So this is the Tula Pro Glycolic 10% pH resurfacing gel. Not a clue. So I have the Paula's Choice exfoliant and I like to use that every once in a while, but while I was using this, I like did not gravitate towards that. One, because I didn't want to mix them because I don't know enough about skincare to know if I can like mix different acids and stuff. I don't know. This kind of like stung a little bit when I would put it like over top of a zit or something, which like you're probably not supposed to put it over that, but also I don't know, it's supposed to just like reduce texture and stuff like that. I didn't notice huge differences from this. Like it was kind of nice and I kind of liked it, but also the fact that like I was still breaking out a good bit, I feel like this should have kind of like kept that at bay. I don't really even know what glycolic acid does, to be honest with you. But yeah, this was like a big size, 2.7 fluid ounces, and I would use like 2 or 3 pumps of this every night. It was just like okay, but I'm pretty sure I like bought this full price because Ulta was having like a bunch of free gifts, and like I love getting like all the little samples and stuff. So like I think I bought that with, there's a plane flying over my house, so sorry if you hear that. I think that's why I bought this. But yeah, like I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this. And I haven't tried much from Tula. I don't know. It was nice to try it, but I would not buy it. I feel like I'm like being super annoying in this video. Okay, this is the secret deodorant, you guys know. I keep thinking that I'm almost out of these and then I find another one. So I think I have one more. But I think I've said that a million times, okay? Oh, I have like some wallflower things. This is the Airwick one. I think this isn't like a lavender scent. Yeah, I don't know. This one, I think this is You're the One. Yeah, this is definitely You're the One. You would think that the wick would be like pink, but it's not. It's definitely Pure One. You're the One. What? Okay. A hair product. I've been blow drying my hair more now than I ever have. And it's not like after every shower, but like I'd probably say once a week or once every other week I'm blow drying my hair. And I know that like sleeping on wet hair is not really good. Blah. There's a bunch of things that aren't good for your hair. You know, some girls are getting out of the dry shampoo phase and they're just washing their hair every other day like we used to when we were in middle school. I don't know. I'm just like trying to figure out what works for me. And when I want this like straight, sleek look, like blow drying my hair is how I get that, because my hair is so like textured and kind of wavy, kind of curly that I'm playing with my hair a lot too, sorry. I'm just like trying different things. So this is something that I had in my collection and I wanted to use it up because I'm using heat on my hair and because I'm trying different things and different hairstyles, whatever. This is from Dry Bar. I think this was a free gift with purchase, so that's cool. But it's called the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler. So what I would do is I would spray this on my wet hair, brush it out with my wet brush, and then I would go in with like my hair oils, or like my like leave-ins or whatever else I was putting on, but like this was to detangle. And I would also use it if I was blow drying my hair. So like I'd put the serums and stuff in my hair and then I blow dry my hair. So I feel like this didn't, I feel like it didn't do anything, but like in a good way. Like if this just was a heat protectant, perfect, love it. Some heat protectants leave like a weird film or like just make your hair feel disgusting. This didn't feel like anything. It was literally simply just a heat protectant. And yeah, So like if I got this again, I would definitely use it. If it was like $10 on sale, I would buy it because it was a good heat protectant. And I mean, I guess like long term, you would have to see if a heat protectant's working for you. But like, I liked this for what it was, okay? Moving on, I have a hand soap. You guys know, I feel like I go like 3 months without a freaking hand soap, but I work all the time. So like, I'm not ever really home. Yeah. And Jared, he washes his hands at the sink a lot, and that's mostly where I wash my hands too. So like, that's the one we go through the most. This was at the sink in the kitchen. This is Winterberry Ice and the gentle foaming, whatever. This had fragrance notes of iced cherries, juicy orange, and snowy lime. Oh, I love cherry. Like, you guys know I'm a cherry girl, in and out. Love that. So this was really good. Okay. Oh, I have another freaking Airwick one. This is the pumpkin one. A Tree Hut scrub. This is the Tahitian Vanilla Bean Tree Hut scrub. Honestly, I didn't like this one. And you guys know they like rebranded vanilla from Tree Hut, and now it's just like vanilla, and it's a totally different scent than this, I believe. So I kind of wanted to just like cherish this one because I don't even know if you can get it anymore. The consistency of this, I did not like. It was like too thick of like, you know, if you're a Tree Hut person and you like dabble in Tree Hut, you know that every scent, every color, whatever, they all have a different consistency. This one just didn't work for me. The scent was okay. It's kind of like on the old lady aspect. But the salt particles or the sugar particles, whatever, were just so big that it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I'm glad I got it out of my collection. It's the only one I have. I actually today moved all my Tree Hut scrubs upstairs because Jared put racks in like the spare room that he's been working on. He like just painted it and everything. He hung racks, so I've been like organizing my stuff on there, but like it's starting to bow in the middle because I have so much crap that I'm just like shoving on these racks. But I moved all my Tree Huts upstairs, so you'll probably see more in empties because I've just been holding on to them for way too long. And like, I'm not a collector. Like, I did for a little bit think that I was like gonna collect every single Tree Hut scrub, but like at the end of the day, who cares? I cared more when I used to like sell on Mercari and I like want to keep things for like value purpose, but like these are literally products that go bad. So we need to not do that. We need to just like use up the stuff we have and move on. It doesn't matter if it's rare, if it came out 3 years ago and they might never release it. Like, I have to get myself out of that mindset. And I feel like a lot of us are kind of like that, but especially me. So I have like the old sugar cookie one. It has a hole in the lid. Like, Paige, you were never going to sell that on Mercari. Nobody wants your freaking broken ass Tree Hut scrub. You know, it's just stupid. Okay? That's enough. Speaking of my vitamins, this is the U Theory Ashwagandha. I've been intrigued. Okay, this, you can like see the top, but it's open, it's empty, you know. I was too lazy to take the plastic off. I've always been intrigued in ashwagandha because I don't know how to word it. I see a therapist. I'm all about like being self-aware and trying to like figure shit out, you know? I don't know. Like, I'm really into all of that. I'm trying to like better myself every day. And just be the happiest, purest version of myself. So ashwagandha is always something that I've like kind of wanted to dabble into, but I bought this months ago and just like never even tried it. Like I said, I'm noticing somewhat of a difference from my vitamins. So taking this, I would say like it's working. Like, I'm not feeling like, you know, a different person, but I feel like my combination of vitamins, like my body hurts less. Like when I sleep, I don't know, when I wake up from sleeping, my body just doesn't have like that weird like muscle pain. And I don't even know, I'm like 24 years old. Why do I have muscle pain or like aching or whatever? But like, all my vitamins have just genuinely made some sort of improvement on my life. So yeah, if I run out of I have another one of these same ones. Whenever I run out of that, I would probably get ashwagandha again. This one actually expired in January too, so like getting one that's not expired, you know, like vitamins and medication and stuff still works even though it's expired. It's like not bad for you to take. It's just maybe like less effective, I guess. But yeah, I would probably try to repurchase again because I can't tell you specifically which vitamins are helping me in what way, but like generally my combination right now is working. So yeah. That brand though, they smell weird, so I'd probably try a different one. I do have a small travel body lotion from Bath & Body Works. This is Whipped Berry Meringue. There's a little bit left in here. I found this when I was going through all my shit and like trying to figure out where to put all this stuff. And I had used this in Cancun and I literally had like this much left. So I'm like, I'm not gonna take that on a trip because it would literally last one use. So I'm just using it up, even though like I want to save this stuff for travel. I might hold on to this packaging though, like take off the sticker and just reuse this for like other body lotions for traveling. I just now thought of that and I think I'm gonna do that because I have those travel containers, but they get so gross, and like for lotion, I don't prefer them. I love the Bath & Body Works packaging, so we're just gonna keep that. Another bridal shower freaking pocket pack. This was a different one. I want to say it was like sea salt and lime or something like that, because it was like a darker green, and it smells like lime, so that's what I'm assuming it is. Another freaking cucumber melon from my bridal shower. I'm telling you, they're never ending. It's driving me nuts. Okay, let's get into some Bath & Body Works items because that's all I'm seeing. This is the Aromatherapy Comfort Vanilla and Patchouli Aromatherapy Body Lotion in the glass packaging. I hate this packaging. It does somewhat feel luxe. This is the last one I had, and I didn't have anything else that went with it, like a body wash or a mist or anything like that. So I just wanted to use it up because it is vanilla and patchouli, which I feel like are much more warm, like scents. So I want to use them when it's cold outside, because you guys know I'm gonna be like so determined to use my body creams after filming that body cream video. But because of the scent of this and the other things that I was using, and I'll show you, I just wanted to get it done. So I'm glad I did that. These, like, I did get mostly everything out. There's like a little section right here that has some lotion, if you can like see that, that's better. But I literally had to hold it I put it in my shelving and I like had it upside down and like scraped it all out, and I'm like there like trying to get it all out. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I would not repurchase these unless it was some scent that I was like head over heels for. Some candles. I do have a single wick from my friend's company, the Countryside Wax Company. This is the pumpkin and caramel pie. I know that's like totally a fall scent, but it was just like sweet and gourmand, and it was cold, so you know, the weather changes all the time here in Pennsylvania, especially around this time of year. So I just burned this up because I don't want to hold on to it, because I finished up, that was my last one, I believe. So I just wanted to move on, and I've been burning some 3 wicks upstairs in my bathroom, which like I never did before, but I have so many candles that like I can afford to burn a 3 wick upstairs. It's fine, we'll move on. So like that's what I've been doing. I have a couple single wicks from Bath & Body Works that are like really good scents that like they don't make in a 3 wick. So like I don't really want to burn those. I'd rather burn my 3 wicks and get through and enjoy the ones that I have, because I like have no room for them. I was collecting a bunch of candle crates, and like that's what I'm looking at in my bathroom right now. Jared told me that if like I filled up candle crates, he would carry them upstairs for me, and like I could start moving some of my candles up there. I used all the candle crates that I had collected, and it like barely made a dent on my collection. I have, I want to say like 15 candle crates full of candles, and like it made no room in my cupboard. So I'm gonna take those upstairs and just keep them up there. I don't know. I'm back and forth between if it's a pain or if it's convenient for me to have Bath & Body Works both downstairs and upstairs. We're trying to figure it out. But anyways, I burned this 3 wick downstairs in the kitchen. This is Cookies with Santa. I had used the lid on this for something else, so it was like sitting open in my cupboard without a lid. So that's why I really wanted to use it up. And I feel like the reviews for this candle, if I remember correctly, when it came out, in 2021, I feel like the reviews were not good. So I think that's what pushed me to like, just go ahead and use it up page. So the scent notes were fresh cinnamon, brown sugar, and a drop of vanilla. The fragrance notes actually just made me think of something. My friend texted me a picture of like her Starbucks drink, and she was like, you have to try this, like it's the brown sugar, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I would love to try that. I love a good coffee recommendation. I love coffee, but you lost me when you said brown sugar. I'm like, I cannot stand brown sugar syrup. Like, that is disgusting. I love brown sugar like oatmeal, and I love brown sugar, but the syrups that they put in coffee for brown sugar, like, just don't taste anything like brown sugar in my opinion. And I don't know, maybe I've just had people make it wrong. I've made it wrong myself. I don't know. But yeah, so it just makes me laugh because I love coffee, and like brown sugar, what a weird thing to like not like in a coffee, but I don't like it. This was pretty good. It was kind of just a generic scent. Like, I would like cookies with Santa. I would want like a sugar cookie. You know, this is more like snickerdoodle-esque. That's not what I think when I think of like Santa's cookies. So it was just super generic. So I'm glad that I used it up and didn't hold on to it. The packaging is, you know, pretty cute, but nothing that I need to hold on to forever. Okay, another 3-wick. This is Cactus Blossom in the old packaging. I do have a new White Barn version of this in my collection. This one was from 2021. It's actually from the outlet. It has the non-US parts sticker on it, if you know what I'm talking about. Fragrance notes of cactus flower petal, sun-kissed coconut, and fresh sparkling lemon. This was good. I burned this for like Valentine's Day because it was pink. And I did enjoy it. It just wasn't as strong as I thought it would be for being a floral, perfumey candle. It kind of let me down. So I feel like I would definitely burn this in my bathroom with my other one I would burn in the bathroom. And that's why I've been enjoying burning 3 wicks upstairs, because the lighter ones just like make me feel so like, it's just like a luxurious experience in my opinion. I know it seems silly, it's just a freaking candle, but just having like a different scent upstairs than from downstairs, I just love it. It's making me like really enjoy life and my days off, because really that's the only time I light the candle upstairs is on my day off, or like my days off. I worked yesterday, so I only had one day off this weekend. But downstairs, I'm kind of like always burning a candle when I come home from work or whatever. Another candle, Bubbly Rosé. I feel like I did fairly decent on candles this month. Bubbly Rosé, pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, and a splash of cranberry juice. Yeah, I feel like I had a few of these, and I wanted to say like I gifted one, I might have exchanged one, I don't know, but this is the only one that I had in my collection at this time. Honestly, loved this. Do I regret getting rid of the other ones? Sorry, that like smoky scent is like stuck in my nose. I always do that. Like I try to smell these like they're gonna smell like the scent. They're not. They're gonna smell like smoke and a little bit of the scent. And that one wick is kind of close to the edge, girlfriend. I don't know if that drifted or if it was always like that. I feel like that's really close. Anyways, I'm not like upset that I got rid of those other ones, because I feel like you can get this year round. They always release it for Valentine's Day, which it's more of like a summery scent to me than it is a Valentine's Day scent. I burn it for Valentine's Day, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. And if I had another one of these, like their Valentine's Day packagings in Bubbly Rosé are usually so cute. So like if I found them on sale, I'd probably get them when I would be of the place to like buy new candles, because right now it's not that time. No, Paige, you have like 300, 400 candles. It's insane. And this one's from 2022. I always like talking about like what year these candles are from, because I keep some of them for a very long time. That scared me. Okay, this one is Crisp Morning Air. This has fragrance notes of crisp fall breeze, white oak, golden amber wood, saffron, soft sandalwood. That's a lot of fragrance notes. This one's from 2022. It had like the tree bark like lid, which I really like. Kind of looks like a fingerprint to me. Yeah, this was just like a masculine, fresh nature scent. I'm pretty sure Jared enjoyed this one. I had it downstairs in the kitchen. It was nice. Wouldn't like seek it out and repurchase, but it was decent. I have a random candle lid here. Last 3-wick is Sapphire Quartz. This is actually one of the most recent additions to my collection, but I just went ahead and used it because it felt like the right time. I was just looking for something like a room freshener or like air freshener type, just you know, reset candle, if that makes sense. If you're into candles, you know what I mean. Like after you're burning gourmands and sweet scents or whatever, if you want to go from like one extreme of gourmands to like super fruity in spring, like you need like a refresh candle. So Sapphire Quartz has notes of quartz waters, radiant woods, and bright bergamot. Bergamot, I always end up buying stuff with bergamot in it, so clearly I like the scent note. But yeah, I don't know what was going on with the soot there, but yeah, it was kind of generic. I wouldn't really buy it again, but it worked for the purpose that I intended to use it for. So for that reason, I enjoyed it, but I have a lot of other like fresh linen, the sheets or like linen sheets. I have a bunch of different candles that are like that I prefer those over that one. Here is a big thing that we'll get out of here. A Dove body wash. You guys, if you watch my empties, you know like I don't use Dove. And I know that's like, I don't know, a lot of people like double cleanse or like they just are like die-hard Dove body wash lovers. But as somebody who is obsessed with Bath and Body Works and has enough body wash to get me through the next 6 years of my life, like I just don't need this. But I purchased this probably 3 or 4 years ago at like one of those overstock stores. I want to say I paid like $8. I wish I didn't take the tag off. I want to say like $8. I just realized there's an expiration date on here, but it's like rubbed off, so I can't even tell you what it is. But yeah, one of those like overstock stores. I bought it for like $8 or $10, and it's a 1 liter package. There's a bunch of different languages on here, but this was the pomegranate and lemon verbena scent. I didn't realize until, so I had like the antimicrobial, bacterial, whatever the hell it is. I had that one, and I have another one of those Dove body washes in like the regular container. That's like a creamy body wash, and then I was using this, and I was like, what is going on? Because I was expecting all Dove body washes to just be like that. This one was more of like a soapy, not so much like a creamy, like a soapy. I don't know how else to explain it. I did not like that. I would never buy a Dove body wash again unless it was the creamy formula. So I really did not like this, and it pained me to get through this, but I used it every time I wanted to like use a fragrance or a lotion outside of the shower that like didn't have a matching body wash or scent or anything. I would just use this. This took me months and months to get through, and I feel like there's still like maybe like a little bit down here in the corner. I can like feel it. Yeah, but this is done, and it's like putting freaking dust everywhere. Okay, finally finished up this stupid Garnier Fructis. This like was peeling in the shower, now it's stuck. Garnier Fructis shampoo in the watermelon scent. I did really enjoy the scent, and I used up the conditioner a while ago. I would not repurchase this. It was just like odd, but I really wanted it for the scent, and I bought it like last summer or something, so I'm glad I used it up. Next, this Ahava Overnight Skin De-Stressing Cream. I actually got this in my Ipsy. This isn't even like finished up yet. I depotted or transferred this into that pump moisturizer thing that I have. Like you like press it up like that, and it like comes out the top, and you just like wipe it out and put it on your face, if that makes any bit of sense. I showed you that like the product itself, and I said, oh, like I can clean this out and reuse it, and that's what I've been doing ever since I had that epiphany. So I put this in there, so I'm still using it. I do enjoy it. I enjoy it more than I thought I would. I thought this packaging was just so cheap, and like it just would deter me from using it, so I knew I would have to put it in that anyway. But I got to squeeze every little last bit out, so it'll take me a month or two to go through this like completely, but I have been enjoying it more than I thought. I was like, oh, Ahava, that's more like a hand lotion brand in my opinion, not so much for like face moisturizers, but yeah, it's been okay. Like it's nothing like groundbreaking, but that's what I love about Ipsy. I just try new things. Sometimes things are okay, sometimes they're awful, and sometimes I find my like new love. Like my mascara, I found this mascara through getting it on Ipsy, and I've just bought 2 more, and it's coming in the mail. Moving on, You're the One in the moisturizing body wash. I used to not be a moisturizing body wash lover. And I wouldn't even say I'm a lover now, but I enjoy them so much more now that I have that African soap sponge thing. I just love it that way. So I was using this. I finished it up. The packaging was getting crazy like these do. You would think that Bath & Body Works would have that fixed by now, but clearly they don't. I love You're the One. This scent, perfect for Valentine's Day. Absolutely amazing. Like, this was Valentine's Day in a nutshell. I absolutely loved it. I freaking loved it. For Valentine's Day, because I think I talked about that in my one video, I said, like, we don't really ever, like, do anything. We don't go out, like, on the night of, whatever. We ended up on the Sunday after going to Texas Roadhouse on a date because we had a gift card, and our food was awful. So, yeah, I've never been, like, as much of a Texas Roadhouse lover as my husband, but, yeah, we were both really disappointed in that experience. So, yeah, anyways, I wore this that night, and, yeah, I just really love You're the One. It's so good, and I do enjoy the moisturizing body washes as a mature adult now. Okay, I'm gonna turn this on its side so I can, like, grab for everything. Okay, I have one last candle. This is a single wick. This is in bourbon. I have multiple bourbons because I got them at an outlet for like $1.50 or something. I love bourbon. It's so good. White pepper, dark amber, and Kentucky oak. 10 out of 10. And such a good bathroom scent because it's a single wick. I'm going to use that in the bathroom. It just smells so good. It's so good. So I'm happy that I have backups of that. Jared finished up Fresh Water. I loved this packaging that they did. I feel like it was like the men's version of faceted, like having this texture. I just think it looks super like elevated and I love it. Fresh Water. I've always loved Fresh Water. I feel like Jared's not as much of a fan of this as he is of like bourbon and ocean and whatever. Fresh Water is like one of my favorite. I don't know. There's not scent notes on this, but there's something in this that I am just like, I just love it. Every time I smell Fresh Water, I'm like, absolutely, I'm getting you that. And like, it's not that he doesn't like it. He just prefers other ones. I love it. So I'm going to keep getting it for him. Another freaking secret deodorant. This stuff is like literally haunting me. Okay. This, thank you God for allowing me to use this up because wow. Okay, this is the Clinique Deep Comfort Body Moisture moisturizer that I got when I worked for the Estee Lauder makeup counter at Macy's, you know. You can see it was like crossed off because I got this for gratis. I got it for free. I worked at Macy's 4 years ago. Yeah. I met Jared while I was working at Macy's. Not met him, but started like dating him. So yeah, 4 years I've had this. The scent was like so odd. It smelled like clean, but like also old lady-ish. I don't know, it was odd. The texture, weird, really weird. Like kind of like waxy, I don't know. I did not like this. It was kind of nice to use something that was like not heavily fragranced. I don't know. I just felt like a grandma using this up. I don't know. Like, it's giving, I should know, I freaking worked there, but like the Clinique Elixir or whatever, you guys know, like that frosted bottle that like some old ladies wear. It smells amazing on some women. It does. But out of the bottle, it smells so bad. I just feel like I instantly like connect those two in my brain because this was like displayed next to that elixir whenever I worked there at Macy's. And yeah, it doesn't really smell like that, but like it just reminds me of that. And I think that's what I correlate it to in my brain. So like that's what I feel like I smell like, one of those older ladies. But those ladies, they smell bomb. So like depending on their skin chemistry, it can be pretty good. Okay, that's enough about that. I finished up this Origins Checks and Balances Frothing Face Wash. I know some people are die hard for this face wash, and I feel like I've used it before. I'm like 90% sure I've used this before. Actually, funny story with this. When Jared and I were leaving to go to Florida or Cancun, I don't know, one of the two, we stopped at TJ Maxx on the way because we had to get him a suitcase. So we got a suitcase and I was like, shit, I literally forgot makeup remover and face wash for this trip. So I was like scrambling around TJ Maxx, like I need a face wash and I need makeup remover. I ended up getting wipes because they didn't have a cleansing balm anywhere that I could find, and I freaking hate wipes. I still have those wipes actually because I hate using them so much. And then I got this face wash. I want to say it was like $14.99. I usually would never pay that for a face wash, unless it was like I have paid that for like the CeraVe or the La Roche-Posay. I was gonna say L'Occitane, but La Roche-Posay or CeraVe, like those big face washes, they're like $20. They get me through like 2 to 3 months. I knew something like this was gonna last maybe a month for me, but I had to get it because I needed something. I did not like this. It wasn't bad. It just leaves your skin so squeaky clean that like that texture of like your like clean hands on your clean face. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about with like super like powerful face washes. Like I just don't like that. And I feel like it like stripped my skin because of that. I don't know. I just didn't love it. I did not love it. I wouldn't repurchase, but it worked for what I needed it to. It did. Okay, I have a dry shampoo. Oh my gosh, things are flying. This is the Beach Waver Second Chance Dry Shampoo. I got this at Ulta. It was like on some hair, like when they do like their hair sale, all their shampoos and stuff, and like everything's like discounted. It's great. It's a great time. I found a lot of really good things this past, what is it called? I think there's a name for it. Like they're just like the hair care days or whatever. I don't know. There's just a bunch of stuff on sale. This was like 50% off. I want to say it was like 10 or 12 bucks. So I wanted to try it out. It wasn't a bad dry shampoo, but I've been using my Batiste ever since this one, and I just love Batiste so much better. And I kind of thought that I like didn't really like Batiste because it made my hair feel like gross, whatever. Yeah, no, I have to use this like once in the morning, once in the evening. And it's not even that I'm doing anything in the evening, it's just my hair looks that greasy. But Batiste, like I can use that one day and like it lasts into the next day. I don't know, it's made me appreciate my Batiste because I would not buy that again. I have another pocket bag, not from my bridal shower. This is the iced cinnamon rolls. I'm pretty sure my coworker was actually using the same one when I was using this, and I was so sick of the scent by the time I was finished with this. Honestly, before I even used this, I was like, ugh. I've realized that like cinnamony vanilla scents are not it for me. Like if I'm gonna get vanilla, I want vanilla. I don't want the cinnamon combination because it's really just been like making me like cringe. Like I hate that. And I don't even know why, but I'm just so over it. Okay, I have some declutters in here. You guys know I've been on like this makeup journey, but I have this, I think that's Latte's hair that just came out of this. Okay, this Pure Flesh foundation I've had in my collection forever. I don't even know what brand Flesh is. I don't know if they even still are a brand, but I put this on my face. When I tell you I wiped that shit off so quick, it's because the smell. I have some foundations that have been in my collection for an embarrassingly long amount of time, and I'm still using them today, but this smelled so awful. I was not wearing this. I don't even know if it was my shade, if it was the right like finish. I don't care. It smelled so bad. It doesn't even smell that bad now, but when oh. Okay, next is this Dose of Colors in the shade Light. This is so dark and it's old. It's so old, but it's so dark. This smells bad too, honestly. It smells really bad. That's so dark for me. Like that's not my shade. Why is it called Light One? I don't know. I guess I'm sounding, I don't know. But it's just so dark. Like, I guess I could save this and see if it works in the summertime for me, but like, I'm still working in the summertime. I'm not little 16-year-old me who used to be a lifeguard and was like bronzed to the sun. Like, no. It just smells bad. And I actually just bought the new Makeup Revolution foundation, and I bought that in a shade that's like a little dark. I haven't even tried it yet, but just like telling out of the packaging, I'm like, ugh, it's kind of like this shade. So like I'd rather use that, and this is light or medium to full coverage. I want to go more the light to medium coverage. I need to find like skin tints and stuff. Like that's what I'm intrigued to try, not a full coverage foundation. So we're just gonna we're gonna get rid of that. Some other makeup things. I finally finished a setting spray. Don't ask me why, but Little Miss Makeup Lover Paige from like 5-6 years ago was obsessed with setting sprays. And when I tell you, like, nobody needs that many setting sprays that I have, but like I haven't found one yet that I've been like using up that seems like it's gone bad or anything. So I'm just using them. Like, even if I put just like a little bit of concealer on for work and some mascara, I'm like, setting spray because I have so much to get through. This CoverGirl one, I am impressed. I got this from TJ Maxx for $2.99. Like, I feel like TJ Maxx is also going with inflation and raising the prices like everything else. That like, I'll find some of TJ Maxx's makeup items and I'm like, I like pick up like the Too Faced lip injection. $15. $15 for an item that goes on sale at Ulta for 50% off. And it's in a discontinued shade and it's been on the shelves for God only knows how long. I'm not paying $15 for a damn lip gloss. So like, I feel I'm proud because I have another one of these. I bought 2 of them for $2.99. $2.99 for a CoverGirl makeup item, a setting spray. That's a really good deal. And I honestly have no qualms with this. It was pretty good. I wouldn't say I like kept my makeup on all day, but as long as it like gets rid of that powdery look on your face, that's what I want a setting spray for. I'm not like out at the club or whatever that I need something that's gonna like lock my makeup on all day long. No, when I go to work, I'm literally wearing like minimal makeup. I am wearing like foundation today, but yeah, so this was great. $2.99. Good for you, Paige, but I've had this for a really long time and I have a whole nother one, but I'm using another one right now that I think I like better, but it's scented. Not that that's good for your face, but it smells so good. So anyways, yeah, next month's gonna be another good empties. But yeah, I use this up and it took me probably 3 months to get through this, and it's 3.4 fluid ounces, and I have a lot of setting sprays in my collection. Okay, next I have this Hey Honey 24/7 Honey Day and Night Moisturizing Cream. I honestly loved this. It was just a little sample guide, but like, this was so good. The consistency is what got me. It was, I don't even know how to describe it. I should take a picture of this because I might, if I ever like run out of a moisturizer, which would take me years, but I just dropped it, but I'll get it later after this video. If I ever have to buy a moisturizer, like, I would look into that one. I should see how much it retails for just in case I ever need to buy one, but right now you don't, Paige, you don't, so don't even think about it. I finished up this Marine eye cream. This was like a green color and there's still like a little bit left, but it just pills so bad under my eyes and like I probably used too much of it, but I've used enough. There's like a little tiny layer like at the bottom. I'm just over it. It was a little sample guy. It also, oh, it didn't even expire yet. It expires in June, but yeah, I'm just like over it. And I've never heard of this brand. I got this in an Ipsy. I have like 2 or 3 full-size eye creams. And like, I'm 24. Do I really need an eye cream? I could be preventative, but yeah, I have full sizes. So like, I had to cut this open to even get the last bit out. We're just like done with it. It's finished. I was using this Boing concealer because I like used it one day for work and I was like, wow, this actually looks really pretty on my skin. And then it started like creasing and separating and being weird on my skin like the next 3 or 4 days that I had worn it. We're just moving on. I've had this for a really long time and it's like, even though it's kind of a cool concept and it looks cool, like the inner layer is the concealer and then there's like the hydrating part around it, I just feel like the concealer part should be bigger. If that little like hydrating part was like just on the outside, it would be great. But I'm also an oily skin girly. Like, I just did my makeup about 2 hours ago and you can see the shine on my face. And like, not that that's a bad thing, glowing makeup's completely in, but like, I'm oily, okay? So this moisture shit and my oily skin were just not living their best life. So we're throwing that away. And I feel like I've tried to declutter that or throw it away multiple times. It just never really works out and I give up. And I'm like, oh, I'll try to use it. No, we're done. We're moving on. Chasing Fireflies. I have a wallflower thingy here. I don't know what that's from. Okay. I have a bunch of makeup items here. And then we'll get into the Bath & Body Works because there's actually not that much. Essence / Princess Waterproof Formula. along with that other waterproof mascara that I was telling you about. This one was better because I love Essence mascaras, but I don't need a waterproof mascara right now. And like, I guess I could hold on to this for when I do need one, but that's not going to be for like a really long time. So I don't know. I've had it for a few months. I'm over it. Next is this Sky High Lash Sensational Maybelline. This was like, I don't know. I feel like all over TikTok and shit. I did not like this. I don't like these like wands. I don't. And the packaging feels cheap, and like the stopper thing wants to come out. I don't know. I just really didn't like this. I have a lip gloss. I wore this at work. I've had this in my car, in my bag, rolling around forever. There's actually not even a label on it anymore, but I do know that this is a Buxom sample. Okay, there's like a little tiny bit left here at the bottom, but like, I'm scraping the sides and the brush doesn't even reach the bottom. Yeah, I wouldn't repurchase. It was kind of tingly, like most of the Buxom glosses are, but it worked for being a lip gloss. Yeah, I finished up a little lippy. That's cool. Next, this Go Big or Go Home mascara from Kat Von D before they rebranded. So how long ago did they rebrand? And how long have I had this mascara in my collection? I remember having this mascara couple years ago, and I was like, wow, this is like the first mascara that I've ever loved, that I've ever had, I've just really like had good vibes with this mascara. So then they had some lash sale, and I bought like 4 different mascaras for like $10 a piece, this being one of them, and I was like, you know, it's so good, I just like don't want to use it up. I want to keep it forever and ever and just don't use it up because I paid $10 for it. So like, yeah. Then I brought it out, you know, probably in November, December, and I started using it. I don't know if this is a different one or I was just like losing my mind a little bit, because I hate this. And there's no way for me to tell if this is the one that I liked before, or maybe, I don't know what's going on, but I really don't like this. The brush, huge, massive, way too freaking big. It gets everywhere. Consistency, not very buildable. My head just got like itchy right there. Not very buildable, which you guys know I like. Then when I try to put this in here, this wand, like I don't even know how to explain it. This wand gets stuck on something that's in the inside of here, and it just, that creeps me out. I don't like it. I don't know. This is not what I thought it was going to be, and it took me, I probably had this for like 2 years or something, I would say. And I finally started using it, and I hate it. So like, this is why you just use your shit up and you don't hold on to stuff, because you might end up not even liking it. So you're taking up space and wasting your time. Okay, this is the mascara that I got in my Ipsy, and Ipsy, like, you know how they have like the shop part on the app? You can like go and like purchase a bunch of different items for like a super discounted price. It's kind of too convenient because I feel like every month I'm placing an order from that part of their app. But I got this in my box, and I've been like waiting to see if it would go on sale or like even be available on the shop part of Ipsy, instead of like going to the brand's website. And finally I found it, and I hopped right on that, and I got 2 of them for $6 a piece. $6 for a mascara. That's like Lash Princess pricing. And okay, I didn't even say the name of this. This is the Iconic London. Okay, not usually a fan of their stuff, but it's the Enrich and Elevate mascara, because there's 2 that look very similar on the page, but the other one's called something else. And I was actually going to try that one, but I was like, no, like if I'm going to get one, I'm going to get the one that I love. And then I finally saw it, and I was like, yeah. So this is actually not a natural bristled wand, which is what I usually gravitate towards. This is a plasticky one, but this works for a different purpose, I feel like, and gives a different effect than like my favorite superhero It Cosmetics mascara. That's my favorite mascara. I have like 6 of those in back stock. But this right here, okay, it has a little curve, got little edges on the top, little thingies on the bottom. This is what I wish L'Oreal Telescopic looked like on me. L'Oreal Telescopic does not work on my lashes for whatever reason, but those girls that have those telescopic lashes, they use that mascara, and their lashes are so long and so separated, and not like the build-up look where you have like these thick black lashes, which I like, and that's what the superhero one does for me. Like, it just allows me to build, and they're like these big black lashes. This is more of the natural clean girl aesthetic like look, but it still does it for me. Like, I love this mascara. I love it. So I got 2 of them for $6. Yeah, it's so good. So if you get you can tell I used it a lot because like the edges are so gross around this. You can tell I like something, especially a mascara, if like I'm that crazy about it, because mascara is just mascara. Next, this is the Laura Mercier. Bougie, I know, we don't know her. This is the Caviar Eye Color Stick in Wild Rose. So I actually got one of these in my Ipsy, but I bought this one with my money before they put it in Ipsy and before I resubscribed to Ipsy. I fell in love with these from getting them at like TJ Maxx or like in samples from Ulta or whatever. However I accumulated them, because I never like paid for them. I fell in love with them, and I'm like, I need that, because it would be so easy to just, you know, put a little color on your lid, like blend it out, and you have like a whole like eye look. Like, I don't know, in this pink shade, like, it's gonna make my eyes look more blue. So I got on the website and I looked at it, I'm like, $32. $32. So I waited till they had some sort of coupon and I bought this, but I paid a hefty, I paid at least $30 for this. And then I just got it again in my Ipsy for like nothing. So like I paid for the box, but yeah, I have multiples of these now in different shades from Ipsy, from this like rose gold collection. Yeah, I love this. I am using a Milani one right now it's actually on my eyes today. It's like a darker taupey color with some shimmer in it, but yeah, it's a totally different look than this one, and I've been enjoying that one. So I guess I could go like a little bit cheaper and get like the Milani ones, but like the packaging of that is awful. Like the whole top just keeps falling out, but this is so good and I would definitely repurchase, and I can't believe I finished up an entire one. Like that's gone, but it's like this, I didn't even show you, it's like this rosy champagne. It's the most close to being a champagne color, but still having like a little bit of pink, because the other ones I have from this rose gold are like more pink, which I'm fine with because I have blue eyes and I just feel like pink looks okay. It doesn't look weird. Okay, lastly, body care items, and I only have a few, so sorry. First, this is the pink basic vanilla marshmallow and warm chai. I know I just said about the vanilla and the cinnamon that I'm like so over that scent and whatever. This was very similar to that, because the chai, it's still like that spicy note. I was so over this. I finally finished it up last night. We went out to dinner for my coworker / friend's birthday thing, like get together at a restaurant. And I finally finished up the last little bit of this, and I'm glad that I could finish this up before this video, because I'm so tired of looking at this. I know I just hauled Victoria's Secret in pink body care. This mist, now you kind of want to work, but as you see, like right here, it's a straight shot. I just sprayed that on my dog because I just realized he's sitting beside me. Anyways, the packaging, trash. I feel like this took me forever to go through. I don't even remember when I started using this. I want to say beginning of January, so like 2 months, but I can get through a Bath & Body Works one in 3-ish weeks, if that. So I was so over this. I would not repurchase it. I will only get pink and Victoria's Secret that I really like, or if it's like literally free. Next, this is old. This was gifted to me by my coworker when she gave me all that stuff. I'm pretty sure that's how I accumulated this. This is actually from 2013. Yeah, 2013. So this was like, when she gave it to me, it was like down to here-ish. And so I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to start using this because it's old. I want to get out of my collection. And there's no point in me having this old ass, crusty ass, like perfume that's like down to here, or body mist. This smelled and smells, because I just now smell it. This smells so freaking good. This is amazing. I loved her. If I were to get my hands on this again, I'd be so happy. But like, I'm not gonna go and like try to find it on Mercari, but it was so nice. it smelled so good. It's so girly and like feminine. I just loved it. I adored this. So yeah, that was just like a lot of fun for me. I have a body cream, so you know that's like great. This is Bath & Body Works, of course. This is Sweet Petal Pound Cake. Pretty impressed with how much I got out of there. Turning slightly yellow, but that's how they are every time you freaking cut them up. It's inevitable. This was so good. So good. I love Sweet Petal Pound Cake. Worth every backup that I've ever bought and that I have in my collection because it's so good. So I really, really enjoyed that. And then last but not least, for my empties video, we have You're the One in the Fine Fragrance Mist. Yes. So this is newer to my collection, as you guys know, because this is a new packaging. It's from 2023. It's very rare that I say that something's like new into my collection and I already freaking finished it up. But yeah, this has fragrance notes of white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. This was my Valentine's Day scent. This, along with Sweet Petal Pound Cake, both of them like got me through February. I still have the mist of this. I'm working on it. But this and Sweet Petal Pound Cake, not together, but like they got me through February, okay? They were so good. I loved both of them. This was my like sexy nighttime scent, or like if I'm going out to do something. I would still wear this at night because it was like a very comforting, sweet scent that was just like, I just love it so much. But this was like going out or like doing something, like we had plans or whatever. Perfect for Valentine's Day, for the month of February. I felt just like, I don't know, scents just mean a lot to me. They, you know, make me excited for the next day. They get me through a rough week. Like I kind of have a new position at work now. It's like my same position, but like I've lost a lot of my help and they're not planning on replacing that, which, you know, did come with some benefits, but also like it's a lot different. I'm used to having two people. I'm used to being one of three people doing a job, and now I'm the only one doing the job. And there's some people that like help me here and there, but it's a completely different world now. So I'm trying like not to stress about that at work and like bringing work home. I don't want to do that. I want to have work-life balance. And yeah, so having fragrance in my life, or like that I'm using that I just really enjoy, makes me happy to like come home and de-stress and relax and just like feel my best. And not even, I don't know, because I'm wearing like sweatpants right now that are like way too big on me. Jared made a comment the other day, like I had his double X t-shirt. He's only an extra large, but he had this like double X shirt and these sweatpants that are size like extra large, but they're mine. I bought them for myself. I just like, I want to be as comfy as possible. And yeah, he said something like Adam Sandler, and I know I totally give Adam Sandler vibes, but yeah, this is so good. If you guys, I don't know, if you're like holding on to scents like I do and you're like waiting for the perfect time to use them, like let's make a pack and just use up stuff when we feel that it is the season, the time in our life, time outside, like whatever encapsulates like how you want to feel, and you add a fragrance that pairs nicely with whatever that vibe is, it just elevates your life experience. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just love this so much. So yeah. Okay. Enough of that. That was my empties. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't really want to like count everything because I feel like that's kind of annoying, and I feel like I've been annoying this whole video. I don't know why I feel that way, but I just feel, yeah. I feel like, can I stop saying like? Do I have any other words in my vocabulary? I have 5 3-wick candles, and honestly, that is my biggest accomplishment. 5 3-wicks in a month. I did have you guys comment before, like how many candles you use in a month, and I just remember the one person saying I use like 1 candle a month, and I was like, you know, good for you, because I like using 5 a month. Part of me is like, oh, like I'm being so wasteful and I'm wasting my money, and part of me is, or like my past self's money. Yeah, like I just don't need all this stuff, and I don't need to be burning 2 candles a day or like 1 a week or whatever whatever, however you want to like do the math. I don't need to do that, but also like it elevates my experience with my daily life. So I don't know, it's kind of like I need to definitely downsize my collection by using my stuff up. I would never like declutter or anything. I love my stuff too much. But like I just definitely need to use my stuff up and just slowly dwindle down my collection and get to a place where I feel more comfortable with the stuff that I have. Because right now, the fact that I have to talk to Jared about like where I'm gonna put stuff and how to make room for like more essential things like toilet paper, tissues, like he's like, oh, we could like put that stuff down in that cabinet, but like right now my cabinet is full of candles. Like it's just kind of, it's gotten to be too much and I really need to just get a grip. So that's what I'm working on. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about the one thing I just wanted to share with you, just like a little tidbit. So I am all for the capsule wardrobe or like just buying like quality pieces. I grew up where my mom like took me and my sister shopping all the time. So fortunate for that. Like I really am. It was a lot of fun. But I definitely was like a spoiled little kid. And I feel like I always wore like a different outfit. I never really wore the same thing twice. And I know that sounds so stupid, but I also have been a bargain shopper since the beginning of time. I used to like I would do chores for my parents and we'd have like a star chart and they'd pay us for it. And I'm telling you, every day I was like doing as many chores as I could to get money to go shopping. So I would go to the clearance rack and buy everything that I could for like $50. And I would just like rarely wear the same thing over and over, you know? So now that I'm like grown and I've realized like I don't have money. I mean, we don't have kids right now. We're just like living our best life. We're traveling. Like we just spend our money where we spend our money. I just realized, and I have for a while, but it wasn't until recently like it really hit me. A lot of my clothes are like from when I moved to this house with Jared. My clothes, and if they're not clothes that I've had for a while, which were already like poorly made because I wouldn't spend $20 on one shirt. I would spend $20 on like 6 shirts from the clearance rack. So like the stuff that I'm buying now, I'm getting it because I have like a coupon or like whenever I used to do that, I think they changed it at Kohl's, but if I would do like an Amazon return from Kohl's, I'd get like a $5 voucher. And I don't think they do it anymore. I think they do like 10 or 20% off, but it literally used to be a free $5. So I'd venture my way over to the clearance rack and I'd buy some cheaply made sweater or a t-shirt from the Kohl's rack, clearance rack, just to use my $5 thing. So like a lot of my clothes now are not that I'm trying to like get the most bang for my buck. It's literally I have opportunities that I'm like, okay, I like have to spend $5 here and it's not even coming out of my pocket. Just, I really don't buy clothes. I just really don't. But I'm at the point now where I'm more mature and I understand that investing in pieces is going to be so much better in the long run. You're gonna feel better in your like nicely made clothes that are made to like fit you well. Things aren't gonna like get tears and pilling and all this stuff like how like your other stuff does. Like I have 2 Temu hoodies that I literally got for free, and I think Latte just snored and it scared the shit out of me because it sounded like a man. Yeah, she's like dead asleep. Anyways, I'm at the point where like I would rather invest, and it sucks at first, but I was thinking today like of just spending a lot on an item, more like a lot to me, more than I ever would before because I only get stuff on clearance. That's what I've been doing my whole life. It sucks to like fork out that money. I keep hearing stuff, it's freaking me out. Fork out the money and invest in pieces that are gonna last you years, and that like I have stuff in my collection that I've had for years, but I don't like wearing it. I don't feel put together wearing it, and I know I'm not the best with like styling, but I just want like reliable pieces that I can go to and feel put together and feel like, I don't know, just feel good. So I've been thinking today that what if like every time I get paid, which is every other week. So I just got paid last like Friday and today's Sunday, so like 2 days ago. Every paycheck that I get, I invest in like one piece. And like I still am like thinking about that because I just like don't know what that's gonna like look like in the long run. But as much as I didn't want to spend money today, or like I really need to get back on like my being super hard on myself and just like budgeting. Like I do budget, I don't know. These past couple weeks I've been going to TJ Maxx and Hobby Lobby because I don't have any decorations in my house. Like my walls are literally bare because I just don't know how to decorate. And yeah, so I've been spending like more money than I want to. But today I went ahead and I purchased off of Free People. I only bought one item. I'm proud of myself. I was gonna buy two, but the one thing that I want, they don't have it online in the color that I want in my size. But weirdly enough, Dick's actually sells Free People. Is that sketchy? I don't know. But they have what I want on Dick's website, but you have to spend $50 for free shipping. And this item, I believe, is like $45. So I have to find something for $5. Anyways, so I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy off the Free People. I'm gonna use my Apple card because I get like I get money back. Like I get like 2% cash back or whatever on my Apple card. Because I was gonna do Afterpay, and I was like, no, Paige, come on, you're a grown woman. Grown women don't use Afterpay. Some do. That's not to be judgmental. It's just I get mad at myself in 4 weeks when I'm getting these notifications that I have to pay on Afterpay. Like it comes out automatically. But like, come on, you could have just paid the $50, $70, whatever it was at the time you bought the item, you know? So I got on Free People. I've been looking at Free People for a while, probably the past like 3 weeks. I've been looking at all the TikToks that are like dupes of Free People things and all this stuff. And one thing that like correlates with this, I bought a Hot Shot onesie dupe off Amazon last summer. It's cute, but I have never realized more until that moment that not only is the material better with like the actual name brand thing, it's how it lays on your body. It's literally how it is like sewn and whatever, that things that are actually name brand are just going to fit you better, even like if the material is somewhat similar. So I bought this Hot Shot onesie dupe. I have not worn it. It's too like straight. I feel like if and when I ever get pregnant, like it would be super cute for that because I wouldn't feel self-conscious, but like I don't have a big butt. I'm not big chested. So like I just feel like straight up and down, and it gives like my midsection like a weird, just, I don't know. I don't think it's cute on me, but I feel like if I get the Free People one, it would be made so much better that it would flow better on my body and I would just feel better. But like the dupes, it depends on what it is, I feel like. So I got the Hot Shot reversible set thing. I actually got a dupe of that too because I got it for Cancun. I keep talking about Cancun. I really want to go back to Cancun. I bought the dupe of it off Amazon when I was planning my trip to Cancun, and I put it on and it felt so uncomfortable. The material, the shorts is really like, I couldn't. It was a pretty blue color, but like I just couldn't do it. I ended up returning it, never wore it, like I put it on and I was like, absolutely not. This feels like just the texture. If you're like an anxious person, like I have anxiety, bad, maybe not like the worst ever, but it's bad to the point where clothes, like the feeling of clothes, if I feel suffocated or uncomfortable or whatever, I will not have a good day. It immediately ruins my day. So I could never wear that set. It looked cute, but on me, I did not like it at all. It was atrocious. So I bought the real Free People one in this like brown coffee shade, and I'm so excited. I really hope that it's everything that I really like have hoped for. I don't know how Free People sizing is either, so I got the size that I think would fit based off like the reviews and stuff, and it says it's gonna come on Thursday. But yeah, it was $70 for a shirt and shorts like set. But if that's my summer go-to and I wear it like every single week, it will be so worth it. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna try it out to see like the every paycheck I get, I purchase something to see like if I can like build my closet up to like a point that I like appreciate it. But we'll see. So just kind of let's talk down below. I love reading your guys' comments. Like, it's a highlight of my day. Every time I post a video, I like anxiously await the comments, and I'll like check back constantly, waiting to see if anybody commented, because I just love reading them. But tell me down below just really anything about what I just said. Like, if you are a Free People person and you like shop there a lot and you're very like well educated on their clothing and whatever, leave recommendations down below. Tell me like what things, even if they're not Free People, say like Abercrombie or I don't know what other brands there are. Tell me like a staple clothing item. This could be really fun. Tell me a staple clothing item that you have in your closet that literally changed your life, or just like something that you reach for 24/7. Like, I know this is cliche, but my Lululemon I cannot talk to save my life today. My Lululemon belt bag. I know everybody and their sister has one. It's very generic. It says Lululemon, like the little emblem like screams Lululemon, and everybody has one, and you know, whatever. But that is like what I want my clothing to be like for me. I use that thing all the time. All the time. My cards never leave that thing. It's so universal. I paid like what, 30 or 40, maybe 50 bucks on it, and I have fully gotten my money's worth out of it. It's still in amazing shape. It's starting to tarnish a little bit, like the Lululemon sign, but it's holding up great. I could have bought a dupe for that on Amazon or at TJ Maxx or whatever, but I have the real thing and I absolutely love it. There's not many more things that I have that are like the real thing. I bought fake Uggs this winter for the love, you know? Like, there's just certain things I won't buy. Okay, we're just gonna end there. But yeah, let me know down below, please, because I would be so happy to know. Clothing items, accessories, whatever it is, that you have that just literally like elevated your life. Like, I'll say right now, just because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking about it, Stanley cups. Now mine's a little crusty and dusty right now, but Stanley cups. You can get a dupe from that anywhere, whatever. And I don't have a dupe, so I don't really know. Actually, I did get a Temu one, but I've never used it. I only used my Stanley. This has elevated my life. And I don't have a dupe, but I'm telling you right now, this is a Stanley. Paid $35, $45 for a stupid ass cup. I now have 4 of them, but I've been gifted the other ones. I only paid for one, but it has exceptionally elevated my life. Like, I have never drank so much water in my life. I carry this thing around with me 24/7. I know it seems stupid and everybody has one, but they do for a reason. It's so good. Like, I just have never drank so much water ever. Like, there was somebody, I think it was one of like my girlfriend's like boyfriends or fiancés or husbands, whatever, and he goes, does that thing really, like, does a Stanley cup really do anything? And I'm like, absolutely. I literally never drank water a day in my life. A Stanley cup, 100% worth it. Never drank enough water, like never drank not enough water. I can tell when I don't drink enough water. Like right now, I think that's why I'm like not talking right. Keeps your water cold. I don't like super ice cold water. I like it with like a few ice cubes in it. I just love it. Anyways, I just love talking to you guys, but that's really all I have to say. Please leave me comments down below of what your items are, because I'm so intrigued with this, like things that just change your life that are worth the money. So maybe once it starts getting warm, I'll wear my Hot Shot little set and I'll let you know. I'll give you a review. I'm really excited to venture out and buy some nice things for myself, because, you know, I've been a bargain shopper. I deserve to treat myself. So yeah, thank you guys for listening to me chit chat. I love y'all, and I will see you next time. Bye.